All right, the cost function for producing x units of a product is c of x is equal to negative 0.003x squared plus 4.2x plus 3,000. The revenue function is r of x is equal to 138x minus 0.15x squared. Determine the marginal profit for the sale of 100 units of the product. Okay, so this is an economic application of calculus. And in this case, before we can actually determine the marginal profit, we need to first define that profit. The profit function is the revenue function minus the cost function, right? Profit is revenue minus cost. Now, marginal profit is the profit that is basically being created per unit of good that is produced and sold, right? So in this case, our profit function is going to be equal to our revenue function. So the profit function here is the revenue function minus cost function, so it's 138x minus 0.15x squared minus c of x is negative 0.003x squared plus 4.2x plus 3,000. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to simplify it. So p of x here is 138x minus 0.15x squared plus 0.003x squared minus 4.2x minus 3,000. I'm going to collect the like terms. So p of x here is equal to 138x minus 4.2x minus 0.15 plus 0.003, which is 0.147x squared minus 3,000. Okay, so basically that gives us a function 133.8x minus 0.147x squared minus 3,000. Okay, so now what we want to do here is we want to find the marginal profit function, and in order to find the marginal profit function, I want to find the derivative of my profit function. So the marginal profit function p prime of x is equal to the derivative of 133.8x minus 0.147x squared minus 3,000. I'm going to be employing the power rule. So this is 133.8 minus 0.147 times 2, which is 0.294x. Okay, so this is my marginal profit function. And we're not done yet because we want to find the marginal profit for the sale of 100 units of the product, right? P prime of x is equal, I'm going to plug in 100 units. P prime of 100 is equal to 133.8 minus 0.294 times 100. And in this case, 133.8 subtracted by 0.294 times 100 is going to give us 104.4. Okay, so this is basically our marginal profit at selling 100 units. So it's $104.4, right? As long as the marginal profit function is greater than 0, this tells us that our marginal revenue function, which is the revenue that is being generated per unit of good produced and sold, is greater than our marginal cost function, which tells us the cost of each good that is being produced. As long as the revenue function is greater than the marginal cost function, then this tells us that the company is profiting and that they should continue to produce. And usually companies or firms will keep producing until their marginal profit function is equal to 0.